I want to ask you something. Who are you? Where are you at? What are you doing? That's the first thing that you should ask yourself every morning and throughout the day, many times. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to be, let's put it this way, you're going to be calibrating yourself. You're going to be putting yourself in that synchronizing mode where your voice is going to make your brain get to that point where it's going to say, who am I? It would be the best way for you to interrupt any programming to keep you in that illusion, in that diarrhea of thoughts and worries and so many things that you are being influenced by, and you know by who. Who are you? I am the person by this name. No, that's not you. I am the person that does this activity or performs and takes action on this skill. No, that's not you. That is a skill that you can develop, a skill that you may have acquired. One of the many skills that you have within you that you've managed to wake up. That's not who you are. It took me a long time. It took me many books to realize that. And whenever somebody asks you, who are you? The training, the system that they have given us to respond is wrong. If I change your name from Sky to Sunflower, is that going to change that person that you are? No, it's not. Because the truth is, you are a spirit that's constantly trying to guide you in a certain direction. But because of the programming on TV, because of what you eat, because a grandmother, a grandfather, or a mom or a dad trained you, because they were trained in a particular way. And I say this because it's been thousands of years that you have been under training. You have been undergoing training since you were born. If you are new in this channel, may I say, subscribe and give it a like and share this message with as many people as possible. That is, if you want to do yourself a favor, because by those people waking up with you, they're going to be able to assist you and gathering up all the elements for you to remain in check on who you are. The toxic, narcissistic, egocentric attitude that you've been taught since child, that you gotta think only about preparing to get a job so you can get money. It's not you. The first tool that was put in your hand was money. Money is just a tool. Food is just a tool. A bed, the bed that you sleep in, is just another tool. And it doesn't matter any of those tools because of who and how important you are. As I was saying, you are this beautiful spirit that's guiding you and letting you know, let's go this way, let's go that way. But everybody else around has been telling you, no, you gotta go this way. If you had somebody in the family that had the skill of being a doctor, they would expect you that you have to be a doctor. That person in your family was not a doctor. They did practice the skill of being a doctor. Therefore, who are you? Where are you at? Really, where are you at? You are preparing to wake up. You are preparing to stop this programming for you to begin to search and nurture yourself with new information, with fresh food, if you choose to it's loaded up with chemicals. It takes 6 months. Whatever piece of meat that you were to eat today, it would take you 6 months for you to be able to clean up your body. So who are you? You are a beautiful light that's given life to that body that you're in, that's allowing you to live the experience of being on this earth. Where are you at? Watching TV? Allowing your brain to get all junked up? Allowing your stomach to get all junked up with all that fast food? Where are you at? What are you doing? Oh, I'm thinking, chilling, hanging out. What should you be doing? You should be programming yourself in such a way of who you want to be, that you want to be happy, that you want to enjoy your life. Earlier, I had mentioned that many thousands and thousands and thousands of people, children of all ages, are slaves. You're still a slave. You may still be a slave. Let's say that you are one of the few exceptions, that you are locked up with an open door. You're in a cage with the door open, but you're locked up in your mind, thinking that you have to get up tomorrow. And have you seen the flower of life? The flower of life is the layout of circles in such a way that they form a flower. You wake up tomorrow, you are one circle. The next day, another circle. The following day, another circle. And every one of those circles, inside of a circle, eventually they get to a point where they meet in those points, forming that flower. That's repeating the same pattern. Is that what you want? Is that who you want to be? Repeating a pattern in such a way that that light, that spirit that's trying to guide you, let's go this way, let's go have fun. That's why children are able to be free. They love what they do. They just want to be free. They love themselves. On a previous video I had said to be free, F-R-E-E. It is to love yourself. It means brotherhood. It takes brotherhood for you to say, I want to be happy. I want to be loved. I want to love myself. A child goes around and just finds anything to entertain themselves. Can you do that on a daily basis? Most likely, most of you are not able to do that because you are that slave. You have to go and report to your boss. If you're gonna be 5 minutes late, oh, I gotta call the boss and let them know I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. You really don't wanna hear what they're gonna end up saying because you're 5 minutes late. Because remember, you are the slave. No, you're not the slave. You have allowed yourself to be the slave since birth. Go to this school. You gotta learn this in this particular way. You gotta eat this. You gotta talk like this. Because if you don't, then you're not gonna fit in that template of that system that has been set up for you to march, for you to be dragged out by that chain that it is in your hands, in your brain, in your feet. It's no different from the slaves in ancient Rome. Let's say that. Let's make that example because some of you may not even know that the past, the present, and the future does not exist. And you would say, what? Past, the present, and the future does not exist. It's all happening at the same time. Just like there is not just one of you. There's many of you. One in the past, one in the present, one in the future. Different versions of you in each one. So many. Let's leave it at that because it might be a hard thing for you to swallow. You see the sky? If you could write in the bottom of this video and say, I can see the sky looks like this, it's got this color and this texture. I would bet you anything that whether 3 of you do it, or 30 or 300 of you do it, everybody would have different words to describe what they see because it is all based on your perception. Your perception, it's not the same. What you perceive has a variable. And you know, English is a beautiful language. It's very precise. You don't need to use that many words to get to the point. Other languages is a little bit more. Languages, it's like a monkey jumping from one tree to another. So I'm gonna ask you. Or you can leave me a message, email, something in there. If you really want to know who you are, write down a message. Give me the description of the sky. And I would be able to say to you a few things. And if you can add in that message, how is it that you perceive other things around you? Other elements? How are you perceiving people, the animals, the waters, the air? You would be amazed what I can say to you about in regards to that. And let you know how far asleep are you, or if you are awake. If you are awake, if most of you is awake, you would know. I will be posting some short videos in there. One, it's very special because there are some things that practices that you're gonna have to think about allowing yourself, if you want to do it or not, if you want to wake up or you want to continue asleep and you want to continue being brainwashed. Because like I said, the Creator made you in such a way so strong with everything inside of you. That divine Creator, it is. He, she, however you wish to call it, God, has always been inside of you. Yet, you have been told different. You know, whenever Thanksgiving and Christmas and somebody wants to do a nice roast in that pan or that nice big fish, and they end up not being able to fit it in that pan, so they end up chopping it up, and somebody would ask you, why? The pan is too small. You would say, well, that's the way I was taught, whether you're a man or a woman. So you see, you fell in the trap. That person that makes that roast in that pan that's too small fell in the trap of doing things the same way that their ancestors did it. Instead of buying a different pan, giving that one away, or using it for something else, they just chose to cut up the fish or the roast or the turkey. You would call it, oh, it's a family tradition. It's enough for the whole family. Don't kid yourself. It's the way you've been programmed. What you think you are seeing, it's not you. What you think you are living, the conditions, the circumstances that you are under, going right now. Whether you think, oh, I didn't make enough money this week or this month. The money that I have made this month, because February, it's gone. Today's the 27th. Tomorrow's the 28th. It's the shortest month. I did not make enough money. I'm not going to be able to pay this and that. That's because you have allowed them to program you in that mind of a slave, that you have to work hard to have everything that you think that you need. You see, when you were created, you were not meant to be an experiment. Have you ever heard the phrase that very few people say, Every baby comes with a bag under their arm. That's you. That's you, every one of you. Some of you know it because you finally woke up and now you know that you are enjoying that bag under your arm. But most of you don't know it. Most of you know and think you have to get up tomorrow morning. It's only Friday. You gotta go to work. You gotta make up the 40 hours. Hopefully, I trust and I hope I'm given extra hours so I can make a little extra money. Because the birthday of so and so is coming up, Mother's Day is coming up, Father's Day is coming up. I want to get them a gift and maybe postpone a bill here or there. Perception, it's all wrong. The beliefs that you've been taught, they're all false. And like always, I have to say that this video has been made for your entertainment purposes only. But you and I know that you have been entertained with a lot of bogus stuff. So wake up into that space where you are free to love yourself and play and be happy. Among those 12 things that you can change in your life, one of them is for you to be happy, enjoy yourself. I want to say hello to Koka or Kouka. I hope you have a great space tonight. And try the hardest in loving yourself. Get yourself to that place to where you can be happy. Do the things that makes you happy. Just those 3 things for today. Until tomorrow, I will be loading up some other videos. And look at them with discernment, okay? Because I wish you the very best. And not many people will say this to you. But you are very much loved. But you gotta love yourself first. You are a beautiful man. You are a beautiful woman. Don't allow nobody to tell you otherwise. You are a beautiful creation. You are very powerful. Since child, you've been told many things. Some of you were even told that you were, you know, that ugly word that begins with ST. ST is, ST does. And some use that ugly phrase that says men go to Jupiter to get and women go to Mars to get. It's not true. Every one of us, men and women, we are all beautiful, smart, very valuable. And I love you as well. Bye. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do give it a like because it will allow a lot of other people to watch videos like this. It may not help you in any way or manner, but believe me, I have seen a lot of people that for the longest time I told myself, how can I help them? How can I be a helping hand? How can I give them peace of mind? Maybe by you clicking in there one like and subscribing, you may find another video that will assist you, that will confirm you how amazing and beautiful you are. But for those other people, they could be at the borderline of hanging by a string, where they have no idea where their life is leading to. They don't know that they have been just lied to. They have been programmed to work, act like a slave, be the slave, and not claim your true worthiness. So, it's been an honor. Bye.